Alright fellas, today we're going to be reacting on Mr. Advice himself, the person who gives us advice on the gym industry. You feel what I'm saying? Like Noel Deyzel, whatever the name is, but I love listening to the guy's advice. He always gives us good tips on the gym and shit like that, you know. So we are here, and this guy is always smart. Yo, he's forever in hospital. So let's hear his advice. And what's he saying for our youngie upcoming gym bros? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I love listening to these things, so I feel like I should listen to it with you guys. So we're going through this and we're going to understand what does it mean and what to stay away from and what to do and why are we doing it to avoid a lot of mistakes. Yeah, you feel me? So stay tuned, fellas, and let's focus on this one.
Started going to the gym, or you've been going a while and you just can't seem to improve? If so, this video is for you. For my more experienced guys, let this video be a good reminder for you, because when you think you know everything, that is when you stop learning. So let's get into the 10 mistakes that every beginner gym bro makes. So starting off, this may not necessarily influence your physique, but it will affect your mental sanity in the gym. I don't know if there's an unwritten rule about being a man and being over the age of 65. But in every country I've been to, naked old men roam the locker room. I even witnessed an elderly gentleman raise his leg on the counter and use a public hairdryer to dry his Now, no disrespect to older men, and it may not be every gym, but I generally try and avoid going to the locker rooms. Number 2, being impatient with your progress. I see guys lifting for 3 months and they want to quit or take steroids because they're simply not seeing results. My bro, you have just started.
Did you get what he said? The man said if they don't see the progress, they rush you to steroids or quit. Bad idea, bad moves.
A huge journey ahead of you. To truly change your body, it takes years of consistent work, but that's the fun part, because it truly gives you purpose. Because if it happened overnight, everyone would be jacked and shredded. So just be patient with yourself, but track your progress with pictures and measurements. I actually have a really cool tool in my app that does that, but you use whatever works for you. Number 3, neglecting your warm-up. I see this happen a lot with beginners. They get straight into the gym and immediately get started on their working sets with absolutely no warming up. Honestly, I felt a performance difference doing a full warm-up, because allowing you a full warm-up primes your nervous system and ultimately lets you lift longer, preventing the chance of injury. Now, you don't have to go this extreme, but for my leg day's example, I do 10 minutes of light cardio followed by 4 sets of a compound lift warm-up, and that honestly works great for me. Number 4, and this is a big one, ignoring rest. Now, a lot of people are not going to like this, and I didn't believe in it.
I'm one of them whenever it comes to rest. Man, I don't know why I normally push past the limits
For years. But change your mindset of a rest day being a rest day. It's equally as important as your training days. Because on your rest days, your body repairs damage and allows you to build more muscle. And you're even harder in the following days. I know it's hard to keep yourselves out of the gym, but often these long workouts every day can actually do more damage than good, especially if you don't allow yourself sufficient recovery, so don't neglect it. Number 5, gym etiquette. Now, I hate to say this because I have a lot of faith in people. Maybe too much at times, but I still see this happen. The gym is a shared public place. Please treat it with respect. Namely, taking too much time on equipment, not re-racking your weights, and making sure that you clean up after yourself. The weight one gets me the most because you're in the zone and you're about to start your set, but you can't find the right weight because someone left it on the other side of the gym. It's frustrating for everyone in the gym, including the gym staff. Now, this is quite self-explanatory, but act with consideration and simply just be a good person. Number 6, not understanding nutrition. This is something that held me back an insane amount. Nowadays, it's pretty well known, but it's imperative to understand what your calorie and macro needs are, as well as setting them towards your goals. I was lifting in the gym consistently for around 8 years before I realized that
Was that him? Oh, damn. What's that?
But my diet affected my results. I watched a bodybuilding documentary and heard, eat big to get big. And that is exactly what I did. I ate anything and everything. And it was around 8 years later that I made the change, and wow, did my body change. So for you, do as much research as you can. Understand calories and macronutrients. Then stick to a nutritional plan because your results will be better. Number 7, not everyone that is bigger than you is on steroids. Let me explain. A lot of guys will start and doubt their potential. They'll falsely label people around them or in their gym as enhanced. And I can't understand why, starting out, it seems impossible to achieve a good physique without the use of PEDs. And of course, there are going to be guys that are bigger than you that are enhanced. So if you just give yourself 5 years of good training, diet, and recovery, you can look phenomenal. Let's use my friend Casey Kelly over here as an example. So don't allow that belief to either damage your health or make you want to quit. So please believe in yourself. Number 8, looking exactly like one person. Something I experienced more recently was a guy asked me, how do I get abs like Mike Thurston? And it brought back memories because I wanted my physique to look exactly like Jay Cutler. But one thing to keep in mind is that all of our genetics are radically different, and we cannot look exact.
Damn. Alright, guys, we will end our video here. Yeah, because the rest is just him talking about the other influencers. But the take from this video was that not everyone who looks bigger than you, they are on steroids. Yeah, we should actually watch out, guys. Yeah, we should actually watch out. Refrain from calling people out for being big and saying they are on steroids. They aren't. That's what I'm saying. That was a beautiful message, actually. That was a beautiful take from this man's advisory. Yeah, I love watching his advice because there's always common sense within his advice and whatever. And look at how, yo, man, this guy, he's talking from experience. So we're taking this context from experience. Yeah, that's why we understand him. We actually take his advice because he speaks from experience.